Hello everyone and welcome back to Color Scholar. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can slice any shape proportionately in Photoshop that you can use for your creative vision. So we are here right now in Photoshop, and the first thing we need to do is create a new document with the width 1920, height 1080 and resolution 300. You can choose any size you want. I'm just using this for this tutorial example, and click create. Now go down here in the adjustment and select gradient and select any of the gradient you want, or you can create your own. Style, I'll keep it at radial and reverse it and keep scale at 186%. I'm just setting up the background for the shape. After that, create a new layer above it and fill it with white by going to edit, fill, and in content select white and click OK. Make sure your foreground and background colors are white and black respectively. If they are not and of different colors, you can press D on your keyboard. They will revert back to black and white, and with X you can toggle between white and black color. So make your foreground color white. After that, go to filter, filter gallery. In sketch, you'll see halftone pattern. And here are some settings. If you click on the pattern type, you will get circle, dot and line. So let's work with line for this example. The size will determine the amount of line in a document. Smaller the size, more amount of lines, and larger the size, less amount of lines. Let's make the lines as big as possible. Contrast will make the lines hard edged or soft edged. Let's keep it at hard edge right now and click OK. After that, again create a new layer, and here we will be creating our shape. Go to marquee tool and select elliptical marquee tool. With Alt in Windows and Option in Mac and Shift, you can create a circle from the center and it will be a perfect circle. So create a circle, and you can fill this circle with either solid color or you can even use gradient. I'll just use my gradient. I'll pick some colors. For this end, let's make it a little yellow and increase the opacity to 100. Click OK. Now, while dragging out a gradient, if you hold the shift on the keyboard, you can make a straight horizontal line. Leave it. And after that, Ctrl plus D will deselect it. Now turn off the shape layer, select the lines, go to channel, holding the control key on your keyboard. If you click on the thumbnail, you'll make the selection of the lines. Go back to layers panel, make your shape layer active and make a mask. We don't need this line layer, so we can just drag it to the bin to delete it. And here is the circle with the slices made proportionately. Now, in between the shape and the layer mask, there is an icon like a chain. If you click on it, you can unlink it. Now make the layer mask selected. Bring about your transform tool by pressing Ctrl plus T. And now if you drag it, you can see that we are affecting the lines within the circle only. We can even rotate this mask, and we can even change the pattern or the direction of the pattern. Let's make it horizontal. You can drag it to make the circle and press OK. And if you want to link shape and layer mask again, just click on this empty area and the both will be linked together. Now if you transform them, both will be moving together. So if you get these two purple lines intersecting each other, it means that the shape is now in the center of the canvas. And click OK or enter. And this is how you can make slices on any shape. You can even use a rectangle. Now let's hide this layer, create a new layer above it, fill it with white, and go to filter again, filter gallery. In halftone, let's select circle this time and press OK. Now create another layer, go to marquee tool and select rectangle marquee tool. Just create a rectangle and now fill it with, I'm going to use the same gradient I used before. I'm holding my shift key to make the diagonal straight, and that's it. Ctrl plus D to deselect. The same thing, hide this shape layer for the moment. Select the concentric circle layer, go to channels, holding Ctrl, just click on the thumbnail to make the selection of the circles. Make your shape layer visible and apply a layer mask, and you can delete this as well. And same thing, unlink the layer mask, and if you bring about your transform, you can move the circle. You can even bring about the center of the circle as well and press OK. And clicking it again will link them, and now you can bring this shape to the center. And I know the shape is in center because I've got two purple lines intersecting each other. This means the shape is in center of the canvas. And that is how you can easily slice up any shape using just one filter in Photoshop. You can use this technique to make different kinds of effects and compositions. It's all on your imagination. And that is all for today. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you back for some more. See you next time on Colors Color.